Just as soon as you thought you had social media all figured out, the strategy for growth changes again. The algorithm, it keeps us in this everlasting loop of trying to figure out just how do we get our content out there and seen. This time, we're ready. Listen up, because today I'm sharing the social media strategy that'll keep you from getting algorithm blocked. What's up, everyone? This is Jess from Funnel Gorgeous here, and in today's video, I'm sharing with you exactly which social media strategies you should focus your attention on. So let's get started. So the first thing you need to make sure you're doing is be present. You want to let your followers know that you're more than a business or a brand. You're a real person on the other side. So you want to engage with your audiences through commenting, use story Q&As, and just overall general engagement. You want to talk to them like you would a friend, because apps will prioritize accounts that are more interpersonal. Next, you want to be consistent. Now, I want to reiterate that doesn't mean that you need to be posting 3 times a day, 7 times a week. It just means you need to create a schedule that you know that you can stick to and that your audience can follow along. You know, it gives them something to look forward to every week if they know exactly when to expect your new content. I mean, think back to when you were a kid, and I would bet you knew exactly what time your favorite cartoon came on Saturday morning, and you were there in front of the TV to make sure you didn't miss it. So you want to create that same sort of anticipation with your audience. But in order to do that, they need to know when to expect that content. Being consistent doesn't mean that you have to post the same type of content every time you post. In fact, posting different types of content like stories, videos, photos, giveaways, this all just gives your page more of a chance to gain traction. And it also means you don't need to be on camera every time you post. In fact, for many of us, all that time on camera can feel really draining. And so you end up pushing it off because you just don't feel like getting on video. And next thing you know, it's 3 months later and you've completely ghosted your audience, or you feel you have to do it and you push yourself to this unrealistic schedule of creating content at a pace that you can't keep up, and you end up burning yourself out. And let me tell you, burnout is real for anyone. So don't be afraid to find a schedule that works best for you. And most importantly, take breaks between content scheduling to refresh your mind and give it space so that you have the ability to come up with new and exciting ideas. The brain always needs time to rest, and in that time is usually when most of our creative ideas are fostered. So if you come up with your best ideas in the shower, now you know why. And don't be afraid to be transparent and tell your followers that you're taking a break, because that just helps to build that interpersonal relationship with them and build a sense of trust. Next up, let's talk collaborations. Instagram is a great platform for collaborations because they've come out with a feature that will allow you to collaborate with other accounts by sharing a post. This is a great way to grow organically. And there's no shame in expanding your network by reaching out to aligning accounts for collaboration opportunities. So I'd love to give you this loving nudge today to reach out to 1 or 2 accounts that are aligned with yours and pitch them a collaboration opportunity that would be mutually beneficial. Now, if you want to collaborate here on YouTube, a great way to do that is to plug in a weekly shout out component in your videos. So the way that works is you would shout out someone in your videos, and in exchange, they're going to shout out you on their videos. All right, now on to strategy number 4. So you might have found yourself asking, do hashtags still matter? Well, I'm here to tell you, they do. When uploading videos across different platforms, using hashtags helps your reach just like keywords do. So anywhere that you can use keywords and hashtags such as description boxes, titles, comments, use them. You always want to be thinking, what words would I use if I were looking for this video? And smart minds think alike, so chances are tons of other users are using the same exact keywords. Now listen, at the end of the day, social media platforms were created for billions of users, people just like you and me, to get connected and communicate with one another. So don't beat yourself up if the platform isn't taking off immediately. This whole idea of becoming an overnight viral sensation and getting this huge payday, it's like winning the lottery. Now, I would bet that you're not budgeting your personal finances based on this idea that you're going to win the lottery next week, because chances are you're not. The same goes for banking and this idea of becoming a viral sensation. It's not a smart strategy because real growth takes effort and it takes time. So if you're willing to implement these steps, they are sure to help you and your brand grow. We've got a bit to say about organic growth, so check out this video and join the conversation.